Hey guys, welcome back to another video in Blanc x Princess Justice. Today's video, we're going to be talking about an episode. And something that I really want to do is analyze every episode that has been out, like the titles. And something that we just do not know nothing about, but we do know the title is Rocketear. I think everyone believed in the beginning that Rocketear had something to do with rock and a tear. People thought it would be Luka, maybe with Jagged. I don't know. The thing is that no. Actually, thinking it in a different way, it's nothing about that, and it talks about something else. As you saw in the thumbnail, Rocketeer, go into space with Max's mom. Like, there's a different story to this, and it's even more intense because where did I get this conclusion? Thomas Astruc gave out the French version of all the titles, and definitely the one that struck out the most was Rocketeer. Rocketeer is different because sometimes in English they just give really basic like titles. They don't really explain it well, but in French they basically said a little pun that's called the last tier, but that's actually a pun that means the last weapon. This episode is going to be intense in a way that Ladybug really needs help, and it's going to be hard for her. Another spoiler that can actually supplement this theory was that in December or November there was a spoiler that came out that season 4 Miraculous Ladybug, Canor, and Ladybug are going to be using the space power-ups in the New Year special and in season 4. Why? In this episode they're going to be using it because the rocket is going to be in space and it's going to be disastrous. And if you want to understand this video, definitely will explain everything. So don't leave this video. Subscribe down below because my goal for this summer is 100k subscribers and I know we can do it. And so let's just begin this video. Okay, let's begin with the name that Thomas Astruc revealed to us. For Rocketeer, he had something like this, and I don't know how to speak French, so Google Translate will do it for me.
L'arme ultime.
Okay, that's how you say it. And the thing that translates to is ultimate tier. But it's actually a pun. It's a play in words. Ultimate tier, it's actually translated to that, but actually means ultimate weapon, which is crazy. If it's ultimate weapon, last weapon, whatever you want to call it, it's bad. First of all, that's a little red flag there. Hello, this episode is going to be intense. Now, if we continue, we think about it in a different way. Rocketeer, let's think about a rocket. Who will have a rocket in space? Max's mom. Everything builds up. In Star Train, her dream was to go to space, go to the moon and all that stuff. That's why she's trying to do this little train thing. She was waiting for her little application if they're going to accept her to be in, I don't know, to go to space. And that was why Star Train happened, because she thought they did not accept her. But at the end, they do accept her. And at the end of season 3, we actually see that she's getting ready to go to space. So either this episode of Rocketeer, she's going to space or she is in space. We're having a Hawkmoth sends an Akuma, and basically she gets akumatized in space. She's in space, she needs a rocket. So that basically explains, the title, Rocketeer. Now, if it's concerned in space, let's talk about how intense this episode is going to be. Thomas Astruc said that this episode is going to be the ultimate weapon, the last weapon. And maybe Hawkmoth creates something and has been waiting for this moment and plans, because we see in season 4 that he's planning. And let's just say that he was waiting to do this, and finally he sees that Max's mom is in space, and for some reason he does something so she can be sad. Because if she is sad, just remember guys, if she is sad, of course she'll be akumatized, and the whole space, galaxy, planets are in danger. Everyone in the galaxy is in danger because this girl can do whatever. Like, when you're akumatized, it's gonna be bad. Let's just imagine Star Train again. Let me remind you of Star Train. What happened in Star Train that will help us understand this episode? In Star Train, Hawkmoth akumatizes Max's mom on Earth. Easy. In Paris, easy for him to locate. Something happens in Star Train. Max's mom leaves Earth, goes to space. Hawkmoth loses contact. He can't control her feelings, can't control her akumatization, nothing. And it's terrible, and he started to panic. Hawkmoth started to panic because Adrian is in that train. So we understood that Hawkmoth, Gabriel, knows and understood that you cannot control an Akuma if it's in space. That's why I feel like in this episode, he already knows that. That's why it's called the ultimate weapon, the last weapon. Like, he does not want to do this, but this is the ultimate of the ultimate. Like, he knows he cannot control it, yet he's gonna go and Akumatize someone in space because he knows he can't control it. That's why it's called the ultimate weapon. So if we know that Hawkmoth cannot control someone in space, let's just imagine either she is on the rocket, like about to leave from Paris to space. That's where she gets Akumatized. The whole rocket changes and she goes to space and destroys everything. Or she has been in space. She has been in space, and for some reason Hawkmoth already has been planning this and sends an Akuma already there in the rocket for whenever she feels sad, she'll be Akumatized. So that's like two theories. So either Rocketear starts off that Max's mom is ready to go to space, that's where she gets Akumatized and the whole rocket changes and she goes to space like that. Or she has been in space and there has been a Akuma already there waiting for her to get mad, sad, desperate, whatever, waiting for her to get Akumatized. So Hawkmoth has already been planning this. That's why it's the ultimate weapon, the last weapon, because he knows even Gabriel will be in danger. And I don't know. The thing is that that's the problem. So let's go back to another factor to this. Last time when Gabriel did Star Train, he knew that Adrian was in the train and he would be in danger, but he does not want that to happen again. So he's probably going to make sure that Adrian is in his room and his house. Do not leave here because there's going to be something bad going on. But Adrian can't do that. Adrian has to leave, go to Ladybug and help her. So either Adrian leaves or Adrian stays and Ladybug has to be by herself. And probably with Rena Rouge, maybe we'll see Rena Rouge with her space power up. That would be so cool. But we definitely know that they will be using their space power ups. And definitely I think that Adrian too. Adrian, I think sooner or later will go to space and help Ladybug because he's also part of the spoiler that we'll see them with their space power up in season 4. So definitely I feel like this episode is really crazy, and I'm just like basing this off with just the name. So definitely sooner or later I really think they're going to be coming out with the synopsis or hopefully for trailers, and maybe we'll analyze it much better there. But honestly guys, believe me when I tell you guys, it's a rocket, it's space, it's something to do with space, has nothing to do with the Rock or Luka or anything of that. It has to do with Max's mom. Either it's Max, I think it's Max's mom, but space. It just makes sense that it has to do in space because space, planets, galaxies are all in danger. Human race are in danger too. So that's why I feel like it makes sense that it's called, it's with what Thomas Astruc revealed, which is
L'arme ultime.
Oops. So what Thomas Astruc revealed to us, that it's the last weapon, and it's a little pun, like the ultimate tier, but the ultimate weapon. That actually makes much more sense because Gabriel knows that the risk that he's going through, but that's why it's called the ultimate weapon. Like, that's it. Like, I'm really risking everything, even my race, like everything, even like humans, life, everything for this. Because it would make sense that it's the ultimate because he can't control the Akuma. So I feel like it just makes sense, guys. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you understand this episode, tell me know in the comments. I would love to read them. And once again, guys, don't forget to subscribe down below and leave a like if you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye, guys.